Hello everyone, this is an overview of Zigaform Form Builder. So this is the first page, so you can see many buttons, and you can see the first button is add new form, so you can add a new form. Also you can add a new form on here, and you have disable, enable, you can enable forms. You can move to trash. Also, you can duplicate the forms, and you have a filter here, so you can filter your forms. This is helpful when you have many forms, so you can use this search. Okay, then on the header menu, you have forms here. You can see the records on here. You can import your form from other website. Also, you can export your form. You can see the charts. On settings, you can change the language. You can make a backup of your data information. Guided tour, it's to show highlight the main features of the software. So you can see this working on the edition panel, so we will see it later. You can see the system check page. It will tell you if the system is installed fine. Also, you have the documentation on here, a forum, in a community. And the last option is the extensions. You can see all the extensions available on the software. Okay, let's start. First, create a new form. Okay, put a name. In this case, testing form. Okay, then so we can check here the guided tour, and you can see the fields here, this section, then the preview section. So you drag and drop the fields into here. Then you have the form settings. Then you have the main settings, global settings. Here the skin, you can customize the skin of the form, so you can enable the wizard on the form. So email section, email settings, you can configure all the mail settings here. On submission section, so, and that's it. Okay, on the field section, so you can see many fields on here. So for example, we will create one, for example, a heading here. Testing form, we can center on here. So you can see once you add a field, you can see the options of the field are loaded on the right, on here. So you can see. Then we can add a text box on here. For example, I'm gonna add, this is username or name, just a name. Just name, and I will add a validation, so just require. Then I will add another text box. This will be the email address, and we can add a validation. In this case, I will add email validation. Okay, then we can add text area, comments on here. Also, you can enable a help log, another content here. Then we can add some checkbox. I don't know, I will put services. services, so we can add options here. There it is. Also we can add a select list. Products, and we can add more options. Option 3, there it is. And we can add grids, two column grid. So for example, I can add a 2-column grid field, and we can just drag and drop on here. You can see we can add another one. There it is. So this is the grid system. Also you can change the position if you want. There it is. So finally we have to add the submit button. So in this case is sending information. We can change the font here. We can center. Also we can edit here. Testing form. Okay, we can change the skin. Okay, there it is. I think that's it. Then we go to email settings, so you can put your email settings. Here you can customize the content for the admin mail, for admin user. Also we can activate the mail notification for the customer. So if we check here, we here select the recipient email. So for customer, then we can customize the content for customer email. By default, this shortcut is included. If you want more customized, so you can just add on here, for example, name. You can add your own shortcuts. Name, there is mail, for example, comments. So for email on here, so you can see here for email, just copy that and comments, input, there it is. There it is. Also we can copy the same for the admin notification. There it is. And also we can copy this HTML code, for example, on submission, so you can customize the submission message, your message here. Also you can enable redirection after the form is submitted. Global settings here, some options additional. You can add custom CSS or JavaScript, configuration for the PDF, here the configuration for email. Also you can customize the records. So here, so for example, I will just paste here. This is a custom record. There it is. I think that's it. So finally you have to save form. That's it. it generates a shortcut that you can paste on your content of your site. Then we can check it on here, preview. So you can see if I press the button, so it asks for validation. Testing example mail, some content on here, some options on here. There it is. Then pressing the submit button, there it is, you have this. And let's check this. You see the mail notification for customers is sent. So this is the mail notification for customer, and this is the mail notification for the admin user. So you can see the custom shortcuts are working here, so are showing fine on here, and this is the default shortcut that showed the whole summary of that form. So, and that's it. Then we can just go to on records. So you can see on here also, we can check filter records. You can see the details on here. If we show detail, you can see our custom record is shown on here. So it's fine. You can export to PDF, and that's it. So you can see it's working fine. If you wanna import another form, you can go on here. For example, I'm gonna simulate here. I'm gonna export my form. You can see this is my form, and if I go to import section, just paste this code, and there it is. So then you will have another form created. So you can see here, if we check the forms, you can see this is the imported form. Then we have charts on here. There it is. You can see requests, one request. Also on settings, you can see you can change the language and some options on here. You can make a backup of the data, of the information. For example, I am created a backup here. There it is. Then we can go to system check. All is green, so that means the software has been installed properly. Here the documentation forum and the community, and at the end the extensions available. So you can see the extension, for example, the translation manager. You can translate any text on Zigaform. Also you have the webhooks add-on and an animation effect. So you can animate your fields, adding some animation effects. For example, we will check this one, translation manager. So we have to activate it. Then we go on the translation page, translation manager. For example, we're going to choose Spanish, and so we're gonna change text on here, for example, then save changes. There it is. Then go to settings, change the language. We're gonna change Spanish, save changes, and there it is. You can see our text is on here. If you wanna go back, so just go to translation page again. We're gonna check Spanish, and search for that word. We're gonna remove that, save changes. There it is. Go again to the page, and you can see now it's showing fine. So the translation, you can see the translation is working fine. And that's it. So you can see that this extension is working fine. If you want to go back to English, you can choose English on here, or just here, select language. And there it is. So this is the review of the software. Thanks for your attention.